Montgomery traffic 20283, student solo, turn in left base, runway 14, Montgomery.
Now one thing, when you do lower the nose, the RPM will pick up.
Okay.
So you'll have to pull back the power to keep it. All right, traffic over there, I don't know what it is. He doesn't have a ADSB. For some reason, we don't see him. Of course, yes, we do see him. I didn't readjust this.
Montgomery traffic 20283, final runway 14, student solo, Montgomery.
So he's 400 feet below us going that way. You see the traffic here. I don't know whether you've had any chance, but we probably haven't flown with ADSB.
I have not.
We have a guy down there at the airport, and then he's gone off here, and up ahead of us there's another guy that's descending, but he's above us, well above us.
There's my airfield down there.
Down.
You see the the radio tower right down here on our left?
Well, it might be. Oh, is this it right here?
There it is, right over there.
Oh, okay. There's...
And now we're looking right down the runway, the grass runway. You see the red-topped hangar on the left?
Oh, okay. I see.
Montgomery traffic, Skyhawk 62600 Delta, 8 miles to the northwest for the 45 for 14 Montgomery.
And my house is the last house on the end of the runway on the south.
Okay. That one there?
Yes, sir, that's it.
I'm assuming you've taken many, many pictures of of that and don't need one now.
Yeah, I don't need one now. It is light on the controls.
It is kind of a sports car. I mean, I don't do it because it makes it actually...
About 3 miles coming from the northwest, inbound 45, runway 4, Papa.
On the video, if you take a look at it, you'll find that I startle myself when I try to give people a demonstration of how fast to roll.
62 Romeo radio check.
The fuel's behind you.
Okay.
No fuel in the wings, which means no inertia. Full span flaperons.
Right.
And Yeah, you're the minimum
This is
altitude.
traffic. Skylane 555 Foxtrot Mike is 5 miles to the north, going to overfly the field and then to the left.
Culpeper traffic, Skylane 3362 Romeo is taxiing to runway 4, Culpeper.
Montgomery traffic, Skyhawk 62600 Delta, 6 miles to the northwest, lining up with the 45 for 14 Montgomery.
Now this airplane does have autopilot.
It does?
It does.
Okay, nice.
I don't use it very often, you know, but sometimes when I want to take a drink or have a snack when I'm on a little cross country.
Right.
But my own philosophy is generally, the point of having an airplane is to fly it.
Right.
So I don't let the machine have the fun all the time, very often. But it does come in handy. Also comes in handy when you're dealing with ATC.
Skylane 555 Foxtrot Mike 3 miles to the north, going to overfly the field and to the left down runway 14 Montgomery.
Does the Dynon have a ball?
Have a what?
A ball for directional?
A
yaw?
ball? Well, I mean, you mean the...
Yeah, there it is. I see it. Okay.
Culpeper traffic, Tokyo 555 on the left, downwind, right downwind, runway 4. On the 45 for runway 4, Culpeper.
Let's pull the power back a little bit.
Montgomery traffic, Skylane 555 Foxtrot Mike is entering the left down remote, runway 14.
We're not in any hurry to go anywhere.
No.
Culpeper traffic, Tokyo 555
This is a very nice airplane,
left downwind, runway 4.
I very much appreciate this.
Well, I'm glad to give you the opportunity.
Montgomery traffic, Skyhawk 62600 Delta, 3 miles northwest on the 45 for downwind for 14 Montgomery.
You know, I told my son, you know, that this was coming up. He said, yeah.
Montgomery traffic, Skylane 555 Foxtrot Mike to left base 14 Montgomery.
Said we kind of owe it to a friend of ours, John Clark, who was my building mentor and helped a lot building our airplane. So the only thing you can do is pay that forward.
Pay it forward, yeah. Well, I'd like you to come out to my hangar, my house, and see the shop that I'm working on it in, and you know, give me any pointers that you might remember. I don't know. I guess it was 2010 that you started.
2010 I started, and so it'll be a while. And remembering your specifics,
on the
but general.
14 Montgomery.
I always
traffic, Skylane 555 Foxtrot Mike control final 14 Montgomery. Montgomery traffic, stop this.
will have to remember I did that.
Culpeper traffic, Tokyo 555 Auxiliary, turn left base, runway 4, Culpeper.
I'm at the point again with my vertical stab spar where I'm ready to countersink those 3 32nd-inch holes, and I'm a little bit gun shy because I ruined it the last time I did, so I think I'm going to do it manually this time. I've worked up a way of jigging the cutter so that it would be...
Well, what I would do, you know, I'd set the cage conservatively.
Right.
Then do it a little bit. Put in my sample rivet. See how it fit, and then extend it a little bit. But I would approach it slowly often until I got the cage right.
What I did was on a practice sheet of aluminum, I did about 20 countersinks until I had it perfect, right? Then I moved over to the spar, and I did that when it was about a couple of thousandths too deep. And I just couldn't understand why.
Delta, turning base, runway.
You need to keep up a little higher. I mean, when we're overpopulated areas.
Okay.
You're right there at the minimum.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I descended too.
Just so you know, this is the line to Culpeper.
Okay.
Not saying you have to go there right now, but just so you know.
All right.
Or, well, I mean, the airport, obviously.
I used to come in over those,
The radomes.
yeah, in my
Yeah.
Bonanza.
Yeah, we'd always use the radome, still use the radomes as a calling point.
I like these vents too. Nice cool air coming in. Well, I should have all the fun. Let's have you fly it a while.
Well, I'll be flying it for several hours tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
362 Romeo is taken off, runway 4, Culpeper.
Yeah, we're going to be, my son has us going. I'm supposed to, if the weather holds, I'm supposed to fly down to pick him up in Richmond, and then we go to, Valley Airport. It's down there on the North Carolina border.
All right.
I think Martinsburg, Burtonburg, or something like that.
Okay.
There's some sort of fly-in event there.
I think I've been down to Martinsburg to have lunch.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to figure out how the little thing. We probably don't want to. Well, now we're clear of the.
Traffic, please go to the 35 and 1 stop going. You say full stop or touch go? Touch go, Cover traffic, RV-12, right base, 34.
I was pretty impressed with the takeoff. It seemed like it had all the power it needed.
Well, you should try it solo. For me, it was just remarkable how slow it got off the ground.
Right.
Well, there's obviously the airport.
See it? Yep.
Culpeper, 62 Romeo, left crosswind, runway 4, Culpeper.
I used to take off in my Bonanza and come over here to the initial approach fix for the approach into the north runway and just shoot practice approaches with it all the time. Several times I had to use it.
Oh, wow, yeah.
When those political candidates want to get to a speech someplace, they got to get there, you know?
Oh, yeah. Or sometimes you have to say no.
Yeah. And I did, sometimes.
Well, as I say, I spent my last 25 years with the safety board, and there was a lot of cases where people didn't say no.
Right.
Runway 4, Culpeper.
How about if I maneuver around to the north side of the airport and then get over to the west side of it, then I'll give it back to you for the landing?
Okay.
What kind of endurance have you found with 20 gallons of fuel?
Oh, about 4 to 5 hours, depending. I'm very conservative, so I don't really press it.
All right.
So I can't give you a good number. I think I didn't set this right. Looking to here, I don't know whether you might have a nice view of the departure, but it may not see you.
May not see me? Oh, well.
You're definitely not going to see me, not that that's any loss.
What are the G limits on this airplane? I haven't.
What was that?
What are the G limits on this airplane?
Runway 4, remain on pattern.
I can't recall, but it's not acrobatic.
Yeah.
I say I don't fly that way. I mean, many years ago when I worked at Beach, you know, just as when we were chasing flight tests, the pilots would always do acrobatics. So the only thing I've ever done acrobatically is a roll in a T-34. But as a passenger, I've experienced a lot.
I don't see anybody. Well, there is one at the approach end of the runway. I don't know if he's taking off or landing.
Yeah. Should have remembered to turn that back up.
All right, Dennis, how about you take it back to your airplane?
Very good.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
It's a sweet flying airplane.
Oh, they are nice.
I didn't notice when we took off if you had the flaperons down as flaps.
No. This thing could have if it was a soft runway.
You know, I forgot all about the vernier capability on the throttle.
Montgomery traffic, 20283, student solo, turning cross on runway 14, Montgomery.
I should have told you it was there.
I saw you using it, you know, before takeoff.
Cover traffic, Tokyo 5550 Zulu, runway 4, turning left crosswind, cover.
Somebody took off on runway 4 crosswind, I think he said.
Montgomery traffic, 20283, student solo, turning down on runway 14, Montgomery.
Montgomery traffic, South Pacific Zulu going around 14, Montgomery.
Culpeper traffic, 928 Alpha Charlie is 3 miles on the diagonal inbound for runway 4 in Culpeper. So this guy's downwind, the guy that just took off.
All right. I haven't picked him up yet.
Nor have I. This thing is a mixed blessing.
Oh, I see him. Little black dot about 1 finger above the horizon. Right over the
Cover
tank.
traffic, Tokyo 5550 Zulu, runway 4, on the left downwind, cover.
Montgomery traffic, South Pacific Zulu, turning crosswind 14, Montgomery.
Culpeper traffic, 928 Alpha Charlie, turning downwind for runway 4 in Culpeper.
Montgomery traffic, 20283, student solo, turning base, runway 14, Montgomery.
Montgomery traffic, South Pacific Zulu, downwind
All
14,
right,
Montgomery.
we're below 80, so I'll give it a notch of flaps. Now, do you still have our traffic? I lost him. He seems to be right there. Oh, I got him.
Got him again. Oh, I see him. Yeah, he's below.
Montgomery traffic, 20283, student solo, final, 14, Montgomery.
well, he's very high.
Over traffic, Cloud Zulu, final 4, touch and go, Culpeper.
Oh, touch and go then. I see there's somebody way out there, but I think he's high.
Normal traffic, South Pacific Zulu base 14 Miguel.
Culpeper traffic, 928 Alpha Charlie, turning base for runway 4, Culpeper, full stop. Oh, he's already off again.
He's off again, yeah, I see.
Normal traffic, South Pacific Zulu, 514.
Just had bird traffic below us. I couldn't see whether it was a vulture or a hawk. Culpeper traffic, 928 Alpha Charlie, turning final for runway 4, Culpeper, full stop.
You're just like a carrier pilot. You're right. Well, you're getting a little low right now.
Yeah.
Culpeper traffic, okay, 555 Alpha Zulu. Deploying to the northeast, Culpeper. Culpeper, cutting to 1479 Charlie's 5 miles straight in, runway 04, Culpeper.
That's the worst landing I've done in a long time.
It has to be because you got a friend in here with you.
That's the thing.
That's the way.